Hey guys, Bolt here with a Bolt topic, the quickest topic I can give you. We're here for SP Studios. I'm making this a weird video because I'm trying to fill in trash people, shish. I'm trying to make content last longer. So this was something that's been on top of my mind, so I might as well get it out so that people can already know my thoughts. Bolt topic, the idea of like classic YouTube, nostalgic YouTube. Um, so reason why I'm bringing this up is because several people like Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, and Markiplier have said this in the past. It's been a while since I've last heard them say it, but they've always said that like people in their comments always say, I don't get to see them because they're buried. We miss the old Mark, we miss the old Jack, we miss the old Felix, when they were playing certain games and like how they were back then. I've mentioned this before, but I want to kind of make it more clear. And also, there's the issue of like I think Jack has a little bit of reason why people say it, which is just like that period of your life or that feeling that it gave you when you first watched it. It gives you a good feeling and you wish to have that good feeling, which that's completely true. Like I listen to I use Five Nights at Freddy's, Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's, and his Slender playlist as like a podcast when I don't hear them for a good while. It gets me through work. I don't want to listen to music all the time. I listen to music for like an hour. But hearing them, it feels nice to have that. It gives you a little nostalgic feeling of just like, I remember being on my bed just watching this entire playlist, or, when I get back home from school, it was a nice little, oh, what did Markamoo put out today? And it felt so nice when it first came out. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It made you feel a little like certain way. Oh, I'm in love with you. No, it's like I can't explain. It's one of those feelings of just like pure joy. And I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could, because it's been a while since I've had that pure joy in life. The closest thing to that would be being in the holidays with my family, but like that feeling of just like you can sit back, you have some of your most favorite people that make you laugh, and it's not like a friend thing. It's just like they're a personality that gets along with your entertainment part of your brain so well. And going to this, because this was supposed to be a quick video, is going to the people who were in the comments. And I'm actually I'm 50-50 with what Jack said about, you feel the nostalgic feeling of how you felt back then. But here's another thing that I will say, and a few people, they've mentioned a little bit, not too much, is that when you watch someone, when they're first coming out, they're kind of just spitting the BS to try to catch people's attention. They're showing who they are. They're trying to catch the next trend. They're trying to get out there, and it is like they don't have a filter because they don't know what they're doing there. Like, of course, there's, the terms and conditions and what you should do and what gets you out there, and they'll watch themselves. Like, right now, they're more family-friendly than they've ever been. I remember when Markiplier swore like a sailor every episode, but like, and some, like, here's another thing is there's also that they had the bigger YouTube reactions, like Markiplier's well known. I don't think he does that often nowadays, because he's like toned it down. He's used to scares, and he actually like faces scares head on now, and he makes it funny content instead of scary content half the time. But it's like that, where it's just like a Markiplier used to be this kid in like his dorm room or his mom's room. Like he had such a small, not so formal site, and that's where I'm coming at. Is they've become more professionals. They know they should, uh, how they should look, how they should do. They know what is their content. They filtered everything to a T, and they get to play around every once in a while. You know, Markiplier makes, Unis Honest. Markiplier's made movies. When it came to Felix, he's made a few YouTube originals. Well, I think he did. I know about Matt Pass. I'm pretty sure Felix had one. I'm not a big Felix fan. I'm sorry, but and then Jack, he paired up with some people like Mark for some games and stuff. But it's like they know their audience and what they're known for, so they will play that stuff and do that stuff on a constant basis. And unlike their original days where they would just take whatever they found and do it. Like for example, we have not got that many skits from Mark, and Mark used to be so like all over the place with skits. It was like it's like every few, it's like he had a section of games, then a skit, section of games, then a skit. And you don't get to see too many skits because most of his thing is like production value now. So I think it's just because they're more professional, and it's like they've also aged a little bit. So it's like their 20s where it's just like I'm getting to know myself, and I'm just spitting my high school energy out. And then now they're in their late 20s to early 30s, and it's like, okay, I know who I am or what person I am, but here's who I am now. And it's like they've puzzled themselves together, and they can kind of formulate what they do. And that's basically what I'm getting at. It's just like I do miss the feeling, like Jack's idea of just like I do miss what those videos gave off. There's a few videos that get me laughing, but that pure joy of just sitting there, no problems in the world, and just getting to enjoy a video. Also, it sucks being an adult. But anyways, that's like, I mean, personally, only thing I'll give out, like, want to redo is like the YouTube phenomenon that I just got introduced to. But it's just like, I don't want to do the high school over again. No. People had too much drama, and ugh. I mean, there's drama today, but oh, it's in your face. It's your problem because you're in the proximity. But anyways, going back to it, basically the issue is with those people who comment, hey, I miss this old person. You miss the feeling of what it gave you back then, and not to mention if you were probably in high school and now you're an adult, that you had nothing to do else than just screw around, do a few chores, and just enjoy life. Now you gotta do chores, work, and clean an entire house, and then watch like one video, and then I get backed up by a lot of my creators nowadays. I get caught up on my weekends, but I don't get to like do the mainstream jump on when someone's on a live stream that often. But my other thing is like, hey, people are professional now. They found out what their content, what they can get out of the content, what people like. They'll throw out a little thing here and there if they really wanted to do it. Like this video right here is just something that's been on my mind. That's like, I might as well use it for content. That's basically what it feels like to be a YouTuber. It's just like, hey, I have an idea. Do you like it? Well, once, you got that grind going and finding out what takes the views and what gets people going is you structure it to where here's the stuff you guys know, and then in between that, there's something a little more risque for my channel. Actually, Game Theory, not Game Theory, it's Film Theory just did this, or GTA Live. Basically, they just said, hey, this company and this company, if you really want to do your content better, I think it was Marvel and Disney, hey, you have your big series that everyone's going to come watch no matter what. Do that, and then in the middle, do the thing that you want, and then it gives people relief between the two bigs, and it also gives you an opportunity to catch the next big thing. But that's a thing that, one, I'm not no big YouTuber. I'm just someone who kind of throws stuff out there. But it's also like, you know your footing, you might as well stick with it. Your roots are too far down. Why uproot and hope that people follow with what you're going to be, what next location and where you're going to grow next? It's a weird conversation to have, but anyways, I have to go make a probably 20-25 minute video about Nancy Drew from like 2 days ago. I'm recording all this week in one go. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.